brought this lyric to me, and it was this really poignant lyric about making it through a really difficult time, a failed relationship. And I tried for about 2 months to write a gorgeous ballad to this lyric because it was so moving to me. And anyway, in sheer frustration, I kind of started screwing around, and it turned into something else.
Artists become inextricable from their material. They become its mouthpiece. Pop stars lay permanent claim to their smash hit songs, and there are few fits quite so snug as that between Madonna and her biggest international hit. Like a virgin. But the song wasn't immaculately conceived. In fact, the infant tune wasn't even written for Madonna.
We had a bunch of songs we were playing for a gentleman named Michael Austin, who's a friend of ours, works at Warner Brothers Records. And we almost didn't play that one for him because we thought it was so strange. And at the last minute we kind of went, should we play it for him? And
he just said, that'd be great for Madonna. And I don't know, I don't think Tom had ever heard of Madonna, but had you?
No, I hadn't.
The question remains, did Madonna make the song, or did the song make Madonna? Or perhaps this is where the music business comes in. Warner Brothers A&R saw the fertile incongruity between the almost sacrilegious persona of the singer and the lilting innocence of the song. When it works, no one can see the joy.
Her name is Madonna, and the song is called Like a Virgin. It was a perfect marriage of song and artist.
So, who gets custody?
Recording artists, they want to take what the writer has and make it theirs, and if they do that successfully, they feel like it's them, and they really want the writers to recede and be out of the picture. For the early part of my career, it used to hurt, it used to sting that we couldn't share in the success.
Did it make you cry?
It didn't trouble the rest of the industry too much. They know that it's artist charisma, not technical copyright, that sells records. The public is content with a seamless image of stardom. The love-hate relationship between singer and songwriter, a mere footnote to fame.
She knows who we are. She just doesn't talk about us.
We don't know. I mean, there's absolutely no hard feelings at this point.
I don't want to say anything bad about her because, we did very well. But boy, was she rude.
How rude?
Tell the story. You don't tell it, Billy. Don't tease him. He'll tell it a lot better than I would. Tell it. You tell it good.
I can't tell it. I can't.
All right, I'll tell it. I'll tell the story. I'll tell the story.
You start it and I'll interrupt.
All right. Okay. Well, anyway, Madonna recorded Like a Virgin, and it was a big hit. And
they know that.
No kidding. Well, I'm trying to tell you, lead up to it. So anyway, we wanted to meet Madonna, so we called Michael Austin at Warner Brothers, who heard the song and got it to her, and we had never met her at that point. And he said, yeah, I'm going to introduce you. You're going to go down to one of her rehearsals for the Virgin Tour. And we go, man, we're going to get a reception there. So somehow it kept getting canceled, so we didn't go. So finally it was time for the Virgin Tour. So I called up Freddie's office and I said, Freddie, how about, I didn't ask Freddie. I didn't get him on the phone, I got, one of his assistants, and I said, well, how about some tickets for the Virgin Tour?
A tour named after their song.
They came down, they said, well, there's a big demand on these tickets. We'll let you know a day or two before the concert. So I said, okay. So a couple days before the concert, I still hadn't heard a word. And so I called the office and they said, well, look, we don't know whether we're going to have them for you or not. We'll let you know the day of the concert. So anyway, the day of the concert, I called and I said, look, the concert's in a few hours. Do we get tickets or not? So I said, yeah, we got them for you. So I got the tickets, and 4 tickets, 2 for me, 2 for Tom. We wanted 8, but we got 4. So we went down. We went to the concert and never met her. We didn't get backstage passes, nothing. So years passed, and finally it was Freddie DeMann's birthday, his 50th birthday. So we get there, and I'm thinking, gonna meet Madonna. she's sure going to be grateful after all these years. So anyway, Tom and I are standing out on this terrace outdoors at this big, beautiful mansion. When we saw Madonna and Warren Beatty from a distance walking up, I thought to myself, perfect.
I was expecting it to be a little, like, after 6 years, but Billy had his hopes up. He thought he was going to get some appreciation, and he was gushing a little bit. And it's all right.
Yeah, it's all right.
He was gushing, and he was. She walks over, and Billy goes. Anyway, I'm introduced, and I said something quickly like, "Gee, I'm amazed we haven't met after all these years." And Warren Beatty was going, and
I said something like, "I've wanted to meet you for so long."
kind of like this, like I wanted. And she went, "Well, now you have." And she turned around and walked away. Slut.
What a meanie!
So I was like trembling, and I said, "I'm going home."
Consoled only by the fact that a hit